Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, bringing you this week's edition of Mayhem. Yes, we're late. Hopefully you paid attention when I said it last week, but we are here, we are live, and we are kicking things off with a matchup in the tag team division as your new tag team champions. The Lady Killers demanded competition, and the Hollywood Heroes have stepped up. We see if the Heroes can pick up a victory over the champions, or will the Lady Killers continue their dominant reign in HCW? BJ with the gorilla position tweet. Shades of Showtime there. The Hollywood Heroes are out first. One of the best teams we have ever had. Multiple-time tag team champions. Looking to pick up a victory over the current tag team champions. As we await the entrance of the champions. One half of Death, Virginia. Beautiful BJ in front, dashing Dakota, taking a couple steps behind. They ran roughshod over the tag team division before finally claiming those titles from the team they made their debut against. Dashing Dakota starting things off with Jordan Alexander. Lock up center of the ring. Alexander pushing Dakota back into his own corner. Get a clean break from the Heroes. Dakota low with the kick. Releases the slam into the fist drop. Right to the jaw. And another one. Dakota putting the pause on him early. Jordan able to reverse out with that arm wringer takedown. Trying to keep things into the center of the ring. Stomps on that same arm. Short DDT on that leg. To the outside. Thinking springboard, but Dakota able to roll through, and then rolls through from the kick. Runs into the overhead belly to belly. Jordan breaks the grip European uppercut. Walks into an arm drag. Big right hand. He's got caught with about 3 or 4 of those already. Sidestepping the knee, back suplex into the neck breaker. Jordan finding the time to tag out here, getting Thomas into the match. Looking for some double team action. Double neck breaker right in front of BJ. Going for that springboard leg drop. Nobody home. Now old-fashioned nerve hold. Dakota doing the smart thing right there. Tags into BJ. Lets that kick fly into the lower back before sending Thomas off the ropes. High angle spine buster. Answered back with a short DDT on that ankle. Looked right at Jordan when he did it. Thomas with the jawbreaker, using the speed into a famouser. Haven't seen him use that in a while. Now knee in the spine, wrenching back on that modified camel clutch. BJ having none of it. Yanks him around, snapmares him down, going for the elbows. Thomas able to break with that stiff forearm. Combination of strikes, but BJ out of the way with a fireman's carry. BJ reverse whipped into the corner. Reverses and puts Thomas in. Big exploder suplex into those turnbuckles. Thomas landed hard on his neck. BJ could be thinking gory bomb here. Thomas with a great escape into the face buster. There's a super kick that turns him inside out. Wasting no time. Setting up that high velocity neck breaker, but gets caught with a jawbreaker instead. Now on the shoulders. Beautiful bomb. BJ turned his attention to the lower body, trying to slow down Thomas. Thomas fights back with an elbow, goes for the drop kick, sidestep. BJ right there with that boot to the gut. And one from Thomas, back and forth between these two. Big right hand turns it around, up on the shoulders, electric chair drop. Stomp on that ankle, slow him down a bit, into another electric chair. High angle, high impact. The clothesline makes it a double, ducks, short super kick. Gotta watch out for the feet of the heroes. And another one turns BJ inside out. Setting up that high velocity neck breaker. Swings him out. Pulls him away from those ropes. Forearm to the face now. And Dakota gets there in time to break up the pin. It was not looking good for BJ. Going frog splash. BJ playing a little bit of possum. Stomping away at Thomas. That kick right to the kidney again. Reverses, puts him in the corner again. Thomas does the same. Diving face buster. Jordan reaching out for the tag. Baby brother tagged back into this matchup. Soccer style kick to the ribs from Thomas. BJ needs to tag out in the worst way. Instead gets reversed into the Russian leg sweep. And Jordan doing what Jordan does best. Cocky as ever. Goes low with the kick. A famouser of his own. We haven't seen it from either of these men all season, and we've seen them both use it in one match. Big right hand. Jawbreaker slows BJ's comeback momentum there. Taking suplex. Floats over into the cover. Again, Dakota there to break up the pinfall. BJ short arm shoulder tackle, trying to get things back on his side. A stomp on the ankle. Jordan fighting from the ground with a punch right to the guts and a drop kick to the knee. Sets up another Russian leg sweep. Could be looking for that sunset strip bomb. Got it into the cover. Too close to the Lady Killer's corner. Dakota in to break it up again. BJ snaps off that dragon screw. Needs the tag out. Trying to find that opening, but he gets caught with that DDT. Hello, Jay. As Jordan ascends to that top rope, waits for BJ to make it back to his feet just to knock him down with a missile drop kick. Another super kick. This one looks like it busted him wide open. And that low drop kick to the temple is not going to do him any favors. This is why they had to take 2 weeks off to begin with. BJ had to get about 12 stitches in his forehead after his last tag match. And it looks like that wound is still fresh. Knee lift rocks him and a poke to the eyes. Looping right hand turns him around. Reverse DDT lays him out. BJ is bleeding profusely now. Got to be hindering his vision. Needs to get Dakota into this matchup. Jordan taking a breather in the corner. BJ trying to crawl to his feet. And I do not agree with this. Jordan needs to stay on him. Another super kick into the cover. BJ able to kick out, but barely. Face is a bloody mess. Thinking sunset strip bomb one more time. And the Heroes pick up the victory. Dakota worried about Thomas coming in before the breakup. There was that amazing reversal for the beautiful bomb into the face buster. He would get it the next go around. But the Heroes would then force BJ from tagging out. Super kick after super kick. He'd get hit with a high velocity neck breaker and 2 sunset strip bombs. As I said, it looked like the skin on the forehead has not healed completely. He is a bloody mess once again. There it is. Dakota going for Thomas. Jordan picking up the victory with a sunset strip bomb. The Heroes now own a victory over the tag team champions. All but guaranteeing them a shot at those titles in the future. Up next, action in the Super Junior division as the X Factor, Sean Jones, after rehabbing that knee, is going into the ring with a man who's been en fuego. Del Scorcho. Del Scorcho made his return to HCW earlier this season. We had not seen him in years. Came back, wants to make his mark on this company for a new set of fans. Seems like he's been doing just that. Del Scorcho looking to pick up the victory. Jones, after rehabbing that knee, looking to get himself back into fighting shape. And what a better way to do it than to take out the former representative of high-class lucha. As the X Factor makes his way down to the ring. X Factor awaits his opponent, and Del Scorcho is in the building. Super Junior action is live. X Factor, Sean Jones, Del Scorcho. Bell rings and our next match is getting started. And a Michinoku driver out of the blocks there from Jones. Scorcho, short jawbreaker, gets popped up off the whip and instead answers back with that high drop kick. Now a high elbow to boot. Jones looking to get things back on his side here. Caught with another jawbreaker. Scorcho, who's come back as a pure submission specialist as of late, looking to wrench around that neck. Knee lift from Jones. Turns it around, American leg sweep. Now climbing to the top rope, Scorcho trying to roll out of harm's way. Gets caught with that diving elbow. Fans on their feet for the return of X Factor. Scorcho whipped into the opposite corner now. Gets sent pillar to post. Follow-up forearm. Scorcho pops up into a dragon screw. Now Scorcho taking it easy on the top rope. Comes down, gets that strike, sidestep, rolling elbow, block. Ducks the first kick, does not see the second one coming. Scorcho to the outside now. Waits for X Factor to get back to his feet. Springboards in, but the drop kick is sidestepped. Kick right to the jaw. Turns it around, Northern Lights, no bridge. Jones now sends him into the corner. This match has been mostly X Factor from the get-go. Back elbow from Scorcho, though, trying to get things back on his side. Diving Rana off the top into the cover. Almost stealing one out of nowhere there. Scorcho again, high elevation on that elbow drop. X Factor on his way up. Armbringer takedown into the cover. Take out at one from Scorcho. Knee right to the spine. X Factor playing no games here. He wrenches on that right knee. Applying pressure with the stump puller. Gets rolled through. Scorcho up. Tilt-a-whirl into that big DDT. Jones is down, but back on his feet. Jones wobbled with a jawbreaker. Back to his feet, though. Snapmare. Scorcho down, now working on the neck. Scorcho rolls through, same side, breaks the grip. Arm drag from X Factor, not trying to get caught with anything. High angle belly to back suplex. Scorcho calling for it. Has him up. Looking habanero driver. Spikes him right on his head. Pulls Jones away from the ropes into the cover. And Del Scorcho picking up a victory, but it was no easy task. Jones gave him the business until this point with that flying Rana, almost picking up the victory. Scorcho would kick out here at one. And as soon as he got back to his feet, caught with that swinging DDT into the habanero driver. And you are not kicking out. And Cade making his way to the ring. Scorcho doesn't see him. Knife edge chop, rocks him, big right hand, turns him around. These two have had a rivalry for months. Knees to the spine into that reverse DDT. Cade has had enough of the shenanigans. Tiger knee, wasting no time. Scorcho just had a match, did not see this coming. Game over. Cade came out of nowhere and destroyed Del Scorcho. Scorcho did not even have time to celebrate his victory before he got the bejesus beaten out of him. As we get set for our next matchup of the evening. A rematch from 2 weeks ago. TJ Ramirez picked up the win on Liz. Liz wants some redemption here on Mayhem. And I have been told that these two will each captain a survival team this Saturday. No word yet on who their partners will be, but it will be champion versus #1 contender in that Uprising Survival 6-woman elimination tag. And I am extremely excited to see it. As we see if Liz can get some redemption for that loss. TJ Ramirez looks to go 2-0 on the HCW Women's Champion. And it was a hell of a showing for a first match back. As the Queen of Darkness makes her way to the ring. As the women's champion and leader of the Liz Cliz makes her way to the ring. Liz is ready for action here tonight, trying to redeem herself after the loss. The bell rings. Women's action is live. TJ gonna push her out. Ref gonna look for the break. We get a clean break. Nice. Liz flips out into the belly to back suplex. TJ wheelbarrow into that stunner. One of the moves that brought her victory 2 weeks ago. As Liz chokes away at TJ on that rope. TJ right back to that breaker. Now rolls through, grabs hold of the legs. Inverted figure four on the champion. Liz able to bridge up, breaks it with a good old-fashioned right hand. Sends TJ off the ropes. TJ ducks that flying clothesline. Catches Liz low with that kick. And a regal cutter. Liz now back on her feet to the top rope. Dives in with the elbow. Arm drag there from TJ. Flying arm bar into the Fujiwara. Looking to apply pressure to the champion with these multiple submissions. He's back to his feet though. These two know each other very well. Right back to that stunner. Anytime she's in trouble, that is the go-to. As the boos rain down on TJ. Big right hand blocked by Liz. Answers back with a stiff forearm shot into that low swinging neck breaker. Cover from the champion. Goes for that clothesline, but caught with a sit-out spine buster. Liz playing no games here. Drop kick right between the shoulder blades. Stomp to the face, pulls TJ center of the ring. Could be thinking Shining Apprentice. Full connection, Liz into a cover. Goes for the knee, TJ able to roll out of the way, back to her feet, but a step slow after the beating. Liz snapmares her down into that neck crank. Liz taking full advantage of the situation, soccer style kick to the back. TJ violating wizard rule there. Liz releases, gets caught with a kick, big right hand, turns her around. Forearm sidestep, TJ there with a big lariat. Going for that right hand again, Liz blocks another forearm low kick. TJ down, high elevation on that stomp right to the chest. Liz looking to end it here with that cradle DDT. Plants TJ right on her forehead. Cover. I'm hearing three. Liz heard the same thing, but saying TJ was able to kick out. Liz right back on the offensive with that stiff shot to the spine. TJ rolls under, hooks the neck with that neck breaker, doesn't let her go down, but again violates wizard rule. Low with the kick, hangs on, thinking regal cutter one more time. TJ looking to get a second wind. There's a drop kick connected right in the base of the skull. Another cover from the champion. Liz able to, or excuse me, TJ able to kick out. Liz with a fireman's carry though, back to her feet, walks into a jawbreaker. And a big exploder suplex from TJ. European uppercut from the champ as she gets back to her feet, but again walks into a jawbreaker. TJ puts her on those ropes, could be thinking super art. No. Big forearm rocks the champion. Off the ropes, hashtag dive. Lope Suicida. TJ sends her back into the ring. TJ, arguably the most athletic woman on this roster. And I feel like she hasn't even scratched the surface. Liz blocks the right hand, answers back with another forearm, but gets rocked with a jawbreaker. Drop kick right to the chest. TJ toying with her now. Pulls the champ to her feet. Goes for a cutter. Steve Taylor's made 20 bucks. One more jawbreaker rocks the champ. European uppercut takes her down. TJ feeling it here. Off the ropes, leg drop. And one more with a 180 twist. Pulls Liz back to her feet. Liz able to break the grip with the elbow. And a Steel City Harriet, just a looping right hand at that point. TJ able to sweep the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo. Gets back on the offensive, stomping at the arm. Now working on that left leg. Pulls Liz to her feet, breaks the grip, European uppercut, staggers TJ. Liz was waiting for her. Cradle DDT, away from the ropes. Back press, deep hook of the leg. And TJ able to kick out. Another jawbreaker from TJ, trying to get things back on her side. Northern Lights, no bridge, but keeps her in the center of the ring. Liz with the leg strength, shoves TJ back. Now looking to go to work on that left knee with the elbow. Now to the top rope, could be thinking diving elbow. And TJ out of the way. TJ has been a step ahead for most of this match, but did not see that arm drag coming. Liz with a disrespectful slap right to the mouth. Big kick to the gut. Off the ropes. High impact elbow missed. TJ out of the way, but walks right into the boot. Back and forth. Thinking Michinoku driver, but Liz over the shoulders. Shoves her into those ropes, waiting for her on the way back. Plants her. Another stiff kick to the ribs. Pulls TJ up, but TJ double leg takedown. Now back to work on the arm, trying to pop that elbow. Liz to her feet with a jawbreaker. Big forearm rocks TJ, falls into a cover. TJ somehow surviving. Rolls out of the way of the kick, back to her feet. Russian leg sweep. TJ needs to stop playing to the crowd and go for the victory. Has her hooked. Single underhook there. Now back to work on the elbow. Now turns her attention to the lower body. Jamming those knees down into the mat. Off the ropes again with a leg drop. And one more time with a twist. Stomp followed by that basement dropkick to the head. It has been all TJ the last few minutes. Now outstretching that left arm again. Muhammad, we appreciate the subscription. As TJ goes back to work with that drop kick. Liz back to her feet, catches that spin kick, elbows the knee, and a big Steel City Harriet turns her inside out. Liz falls into the cover, hooks the leg. And again, the ref saying TJ kicked out at 2. Liz now hold of those feet, stomps the guts after splitting the uprights. Looking to end it all with yet another cradle DDT. Has her up. Plants TJ. Fans going bananas. Hooks the leg. Ref down. And again, TJ able to kick out. What is it going to take to put her away in this matchup? TJ rolls through, breaks the grip. TJ has been Liz's kryptonite as of late. Looks like she might pick up another victory. Another basement drop kick. Kicks for days from TJ. Liz back up with another jawbreaker. Drop kick right to the chest. TJ low arm drag. Grabs hold of that arm. Flying arm bar into the Fujiwara one more time. She's been putting work on that left arm. Relinquishes the hold. Looking for another pair of leg drops here. Both women exhausting their offenses. Rising knee from the champion, trying to get things back on her side. Some payback stomping on the left arm of TJ. Breaks the grip, European uppercut. Fire Pro elbow to the back of the neck. Liz answers back with a fireman's carry, but TJ sends her into the corner. Puts her all the way up top. Big right hand. What is she thinking here? She could end a career. Falling vertical suplex from the top rope to the floor. And the fans are right. This is awesome. She sends the champion into the ring. Follows it up with another drop kick. Go for the pin. Liz somehow still moving, but doesn't have the speed she used to. Swinging low neck breaker. If I was TJ, I'd have took the count out. But sending Liz back into the ring, hitting her with that kick, seemed to reawaken a fire. Catches that kick, gets caught with an enziguri though. Liz is down. TJ with another pair of leg drops. Liz can't beat TJ, but TJ has done all she can to pick up a victory here. Liz refusing to give in. Going for that Macho Man knee. Instead, TJ out of the corner, backpack into the face buster. Is diving Meteora into the cover. Liz almost picked a win up out of nowhere there. Goes low. Steel City Harriet rocks TJ into the cover, hooks the leg. And TJ kicked out at 2. Liz wasting no time. TJ reverses. And Liz reverses. In one of the best women's matches I've ever seen continues. Drop kick right to the back. Into the cover. Liz refusing to give in. TJ refusing the same. Goes low with the kick. Another Regal cutter. European uppercut. Rocks TJ. Leaping clothesline. Stomping away on the challenger. Going for a cutter. Steve Taylor made 20 more bucks. Another jawbreaker from TJ. Liz uses the leg strength, shoves her back. TJ again kicking out at 2. Another low drop kick from TJ. Neither of these women giving in this matchup. Another slap right to the mouth. What is it going to take to pick up victory in this match? You know it's something special when you've impressed the world champion. As Showtime is watching intently with this matchup. Another back and forth exchange. TJ sends Liz off the ropes. Leg lariat takes her down. Going back to those leg drops. Doing it again from both sides of the ring. These women going insane in this matchup. They have a 6-woman tag this Saturday. Is there going to be anything left as TJ goes over the shoulders into the neck breaker? TJ has not hit the Super R-type. You got to think if she gets it, it'll be over. But Liz refusing to give in. Big dropkick to the chest again. Another cutter, another $20. I feel like we should just end the show after this match. We still have 2 more matches, and I don't think they're standing up to this. Liz stomping away at TJ into the corner. Liz has somehow survived all this punishment, plus a superplex to the floor, and still going strong. Whips TJ down, right back to work on the neck. Another Steel City Harriet drops TJ. Liz falls into a cover, literally. And TJ barely rolls that shoulder. Overhead kick from TJ, though, rocks the champion. Blocks the knife edge chop, go behind, reverse DDT. Liz forced to take a breather here before trying to set it up one more time. As TJ hooked, another cradle DDT into the cover. TJ is glassy-eyed. And after the most incredible women's match I have ever seen, the champion gets her revenge, but it was hard fought beyond belief. 4 or 5 cradle DDTs, surviving a superplex to the floor, topes and ranas and arm bars. Oh my. This was incredible from top to bottom. There's that Lope Suicida. Multiple cradle DDTs. I don't know how Liz is standing. I'm lightheaded just from calling this match. And we still have 2 matches left tonight, and I don't know if I can do it. And our next match up is going to be a high-class scramble. Tornado Tag Extreme Rules. We're changing it up a bit because the winning team, like most scramble matches, will have a singles match tomorrow. And the winner of that match will be added to the triple threat of Azriel and War and Peace to decide your number 1 contender for the Ultraviolent Championship. We know we did a triple threat match 2 weeks ago. It was won by Samuel Osborne. We have found out that Osborne has 2 broken ribs from that matchup and cannot compete. So we are forced to find a replacement, and we will find one of the toughest men in HCW, as they will have this tag match today, an Extreme Rules singles match tomorrow, and then a triple threat Extreme Rules match on Saturday to determine the number 1 contender for Iceman's Ultraviolent Championship at Smokeout. Whoever goes through these tag matches has the longest road ahead of them, but it could be paved with gold, as Tim Heel and Hyper Suzuki take on Fergal Flynn and Black Excellence in an Extreme Rules high-class scramble. There's a lot going on in this matchup. And I know what you're thinking. Hyper Suzuki is a Super Junior, former Super Junior champion. How's he in this match? He was recommended by HCW management for the incredible matches he's been putting on. He is not leaving the Super Junior division. Ultraviolent division doesn't really have a weight class. It's just for the baddest of the bad. He felt he could hang. Management threw him in. As we get set for our co-main event of the evening. Who is going to walk out victorious? Will it be Flynn and Excellence or Suzuki and Heel? We find out next. As Black Excellence makes his way to the ring. So we await his tag team partner in this match. And 1/3 of the triple threat looking to bring gold to the faction. We are so going to go over time today. And Hyper Suzuki making his way to the ring. And his tag team partner. And Tim Heel is in the building. Flynn, Black Excellence, Hyper Suzuki, and heel. Tornado, Extreme Rules, High Class Scramble. Big German from Tim, and a fall-away slam from Flynn. And this thing is gonna be insane. Suzuki looks like he's going to be the first man to get some toys in this matchup. Flynn follows him outside. Black Excellence to the top rope. Big German suplex from Suzuki. Tim runs out of the way of that diving lariat. Action too much to call as Tim snaps off another German suplex. Suzuki taking it to Flynn on the outside. Black Excellence back on his feet now. Suzuki to the outside thinking springboard into the frog splash. Heel caught with that flipping backbreaker. Big rising knee from Flynn there. Black Excellence going to work on Tim Heel. And caught early with that short DDT. Into the cover. Tim able to kick out at 2. And somebody gave Fergal Flynn a baseball bat. Suzuki having none of it, going for that Saito. But Flynn adjusting his weight into a crossbody. Black Excellence sent to the outside, now draped over that rope. Spike DDT from Heel. Knockout knee from Fergal Flynn. In the inside, Regal Plex there from Heel. And a rising knee from Suzuki back on his feet. Black Excellence back on his feet, but walks into that stiff jab. Heel putting Black Excellence up top. Avalanche German as Suzuki sends Flynn back into the ring. Going for the heel movement, but a roll through hyper combo. Tim rolls back into the cover. Again. Almost a 3 count multiple times there. Backstabber from heel. Suzuki with a hyper driver. Black Excellence sent into the corner, but stuffs that DDT. Suzuki with a big knife edge chop. Double off the ropes with the running chop. High elevation on the knee drop from Heel. With the team of Heel and Suzuki taking advantage early. Tim now driving those knees into the temple of Black Excellence. Big headbutts from Flynn. A snap suplex. Black Excellence to the outside now. Flynn turning his attention to Big Tim Heel. Gets a boot right to the side of the jaw. Black Excellence brings in the hammer but releases. And Flynn caught with a hyper combo. Suzuki wasting no time going after Black Excellence now. Black Excellence going for the strike, but over the shoulder into the German. Now a sledgehammer to the back of the knees of Black Excellence. Nasty jawbreaker there from Flynn. And Suzuki has a table. Flynn with a good old-fashioned punch to the dick. Rising knee from heel. Black Excellence blocks the suplex with a series of right hands. Tim puts Flynn in the corner. Suzuki over the shoulders into the reverse DDT. And Tim's thinking about doing something crazy. And for the second time tonight, a superplex to the floor. Suzuki has a kendo stick now, bringing all the toys into the ring. Hyper combo on Black Excellence. Tim going for the cover on Flynn. Flynn somehow kicking out after that superplex. Now Tim going up top. And Suzuki with the hyper driver. Black Excellence sweeps the leg. Suzuki sends him into the corner. Needs to go for that cover. Flynn is down. Going for that Muda back elbow, but instead gets caught. Up onto the shoulders. And an excellence driver for his troubles. Tim right there, but Flynn fell into a cover. DDT. And Black Excellence and Fergal Flynn cooperating at the last minute. There you see these series of near falls while Hyper Suzuki lets off a hyper combo on Flynn. Suzuki would hit a hyper driver. Flynn would answer back with those headbutts. And this ridiculous superplex to the floor. Suzuki would get taken down with an excellence driver. Flynn would crawl to the cover. Black Excellence with a short DDT. And they pick up the victory. And that handshake will not last long, because tomorrow, in yet another Extreme Rules match, it will be Black Excellence versus Fergal Flynn to decide who makes it into the triple threat. These two still have 2 matches ahead of them before they think about the Ultraviolent Championship. And we have 1 match left tonight. It is the leader of the Grove Street Goons and your world champion Showtime taking on the leader of the triple threat, Steve Taylor. Showtime, of course, has Bake to look forward to at Smokeout. And I can now announce that both Bake and Showtime will also captain 6-man teams at Survival. It's pretty obvious that Showtime will choose the Goons. But who will Bake have in his corner for that 6-man elimination tag? Bake has alienated himself as of late, does not have a lot of friends. So Lord only knows who he will find to be on his team. And Showtime has a whole squad behind him. But that is Saturday. This is tonight. This is the main event. Steve Taylor versus Showtime. Singles action to close the show. We already saw one member of the Triple Threat come out victorious tonight. Will Steve Taylor make it too? Steve Taylor ready for action as we await the entrance of the world champion. He has beat them all this season, and he is now a 3-time world champion. As you see the gold around the waist of Showtime. Showtime loosening it up before this main event match. Steve Taylor looks ready. Showtime looks ready. The main event is live. And we know these two despise one another. Steve taking advantage with a series of strikes early. Another big European uppercut rocks the champion. Goes for the suplex. Showtime with a beautiful knee escape. Goes low with the boot. Corkscrew neck breaker. An old favorite. Now pulls him to his feet and looking for a new favorite with that corkscrew axe kick. Holds onto that front face lock. Releases. Now Steve grabs a hold of the front face lock. They both release, both go for a strike. Steve gets there first with a kick and another European uppercut. Showtime breaks the grip, gut punch, and a nasty enziguri plants Steve. Turn around, but Steve with the up kick. Goes in, goes for that pop-up kick, but Steve over the shoulders. Almost picking up a victory. And Big D has made his way down to ringside. Steve with the butterfly. Turns it into a backbreaker. And that is not what Steve Taylor wanted to see in this matchup as he hits that diving forearm. He now has to contend with the world champion and a 7-foot monster on the outside. Rake of the eyes, looping right hand, punch to the kidneys, into a pump handle suplex. Showtime now going all the way up top. Waiting for Steve to get back to his feet. Dives through with a spinning wheel kick. You can tell Showtime's been watching his Japanese wrestling. Sends Steve to the outside. Goes low with that forearm. Into a sunset bomb to the floor. Ref can't see. Punch to the dick. Showtime is ruthless here. I would take the count out. Steve is down. Now jamming that left knee into the floor. Up kick from Taylor. Runs in. There's a Fez press. Referees count at 5. Kick right hand blocked. Showtime back up. Sent into the ring. Steve follows. Breaks the count at 7. Steve puts Showtime. No, thought he was putting him in the corner. Instead, up and over to the floor. And Dorian marches over. Knockout knee strike from Steve Taylor. Looked like Dorian wanted to do something. I think Showtime told him not to. And Showtime is shoved sternum first and then face first into the German announce team. A big knife edge chop drops the champion. Dorian having words with Steve now. Count of 6, European uppercut, rock Showtime. Snap jab, big kick. Set into the ring again. Steve letting him fly here tonight. As he goes for sudden death early. Showtime able to shrug it off, but gets sent into the corner. Steve looking for a second win here. Sends him in. Sidestep by Showtime. Going for that belly to belly, but a rake of the eyes from Steve. Calms all that down as he goes for the neck breaker. Into the cover. Forearm right to the face. Showtime kicking out at 1. Pops up, double legs. Beautiful top rope moonsault. Goes for the kick, but Steve out of the way. Russian leg sweep. Puts him on the shoulders, thinking Jersey Turnpike. Plants the champion. And Dorian is on that apron, distracting the referee. Showtime shoves him back with the leg strength in a good old-fashioned 2 words for you. Pulls Steve to his feet, pops him up into the boots. Falls into the cover. Steve able to kick out at 2. Jawbreaker from Showtime. Showtime a little wobbled after that beating he took on the outside. Up top. Elevated neck breaker. And Dorian Steve Taylor having words yet again. Giving Showtime what he needs to recover. He was not able to make it back to his feet as Steve is setting up a sudden death. Plants the champion. But Showtime refuses to land on his back, sits straight up. Caught with a jawbreaker though. And a big lariat takes him down. Be thinking knockout knee. Goes for the leg. Showtime still has enough left in the tank to shove him back. Play into the crowd a bit. And stomp it away at Steve. Showtime climbs that top rope. Loves the frog splash. Got it into the cover. Back press, leg hook right on the shield. And Steve Taylor pops that shoulder at 2.9, and Showtime is not having it. Steve arm drags out. Tyrion DDT. Steve now going up top, likes the elbow. There it is, right to the heart of the champion. And again, Dorian on that apron. Distracting Steve one more time. Showtime up to a knee, now back to his feet. Gets hit with that European uppercut. Steve has him up. Tosses him into a sudden death. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. Almost picks up a win on the champ, who responds by kicking out at 2.9 himself. Overhead kick. Showtime rolls through but gets caught, rolled up. And Steve steals one from the world champion. There's that up kick. Would get caught going for the pop-up kick, but would roll over. Victory roll into the cover. If the referee didn't take 10 years to get there, that could have been over there. The Jersey Turnpike would plant the champion. Here's a beautiful frog splash. Right here, after a pop-up sudden death. The inside cradle is all she wrote. And the triple threat, steal one from the goons to end the show here. Dorian screaming at a fan in the front row. And that is going to be it for us here tonight. We will see you tomorrow for Throwdown. So for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Showtime, but most importantly, Steve Taylor, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B.I. Double, signing off. See you tomorrow for Throwdown.